Jai Sanskar. In this segment, I am going to explain you guys about price rise and consumer awareness. So every now and then we used to heard that prices are rising enormously, prices are increasing constantly, price of petrol increased, price of this particular thing increased. So let's just discuss about what are the factors which are affecting price rise and if there is any way that we can control the price rise and how to be aware being a consumer. Okay. Among many economic and social problems of India, one is price rise. Continuous and constant rise in price in different field of economy at high rate is called price rise. This is the definition. Try to remember: continuous and constant price rise in price in different field of economy at high rate, which is the problem. But price rise along with stability is beneficial for economy. How it is beneficial for economy? It increases in price result because generally increase in price result in increasing in profit. Increase in price result in increasing in profit of organizers and producers. Because of undecided profit, they got opportunity to increasing profit of organizers and producers. Because of undecided profit, they get opportunity to set up a new production unit. Profit amount increases when production cost is less than price rise. So the producer get encouragement for the new investment. As a result, production activity, production and employment increases. Due to increase in income, producers, organizers and businessmen can increase the wages of their employee. Thus, due to increase in income, purchasing capacity increases. So, money spent on usage of commodities increases, resulting into a rise in the living standard and speed of economic development. So, it can be said that stable price rise is a prerequisite for economic development. So, we encountered two things. One, the definition of price rise. Another thing, constant and continuous price rise is harmful to the economy, but stable price rise is good for the economy. When there is a noticeable increase in price level of commodities or services invariably continuous at high rates, then production of instantaneous commodities and services do not increase, but supply of money increases speedily. Thus, excessive amount of money is used in comparatively less commodities. This kind of price rise condition is called inflation. Inflationary situation. Inflationary situation is a situation કે જેને ગુજરાતીમાં ફુગાવો કે એક એવી કન્ડિશન છે કે જ્યારે તમારે નાની અથવા ઓછી વસ્તુ માટે વધારે મની પે કરવા માટે પર્ચેસિંગ પાવર ઓફ મની ઇન્ક્રીઝિસ. High disturbance in prices, expenditure, income and calculation of price of production equipment and their allocation generate serious disparity in economy by creating chaos in money supply. In such a condition, price rise act as a hindrance in development of economy. Certain times એવું થાય કે એક વસ્તુની જ્યારે પ્રાઇસ ઇન્ક્રીઝ થતી હોય તો નેટ કોસ્ટ જે છે, વેજીસ છે, દરેક વસ્તુ ઇન્ક્રીઝ થતી હોય. સો એટ ધ એન્ડ ઇટ ઇઝ ગોઈંગ ટુ હિન્ડર ઓર ઇટ ઇઝ ગોઈંગ ટુ મેક અ વાસ્ટ ડિફરન્સ ઇન ઇકોનોમી. જેટલું ડેવલપમેન્ટ થવું જોઈએ એટલું ડેવલપમેન્ટ ઇકોનોમીમાં થઈ શકે નહીં. પ્રાઇસ રાઇઝ ઇઝ not always inflationary. Many times, in spite of decreasing in inflation rates of economy, price of basic commodities or services used by common people increases. while the price in other sector shows stable or decreasing behavior. So it is not always inflation which is creating this chaos. Sometimes price rise, even there is a very less percentage of inflationary then also. Reason for price rise, this is what we need to know, that what are the reason for price rise. Try to recall the main topic which is given to you, like in this one, increase in monetary supply. Let's just discuss about it. Okay, reason for price rise. Mainly two factors are responsible for price rise. One, due to lack of instantaneous increase in production. કોઈ પણ વસ્તુ છે એ સવારે જો માંગી લ્યો તમે તો તમારા હાથમાં આવી જાય, પોસિબલ નથી, હે ને. ઇટ ટેક્સ ટાઈમ કે માર્કેટની અંદર આવે ત્યાં સુધીમાં એને રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ, બિકોઝ બધી સપ્લાય જે છે એનું રૂટ એગ્રીકલ્ચર ઉપર હોય, સો ઇટ ટેક ટાઈમ્સ. So, due to lack of instantaneous increase in production and supply of commodities and service in economy. Second, due to sharp increase in total demand of country as compared to the supply, continuous price rise is seen. Following reasons are responsible for it. First one is increase in monetary supply. Supply of money in economy increases in three ways. First, by filling deficit replacement, that is by generating new money. ઓકે, રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ હોય તો વધારે મની જનરેટ કરવા પડે. ઇન્ડિયાની અંદર મની જે છે એ રિઝર્વ બેંક ઓફ ઇન્ડિયા જનરેટ કરે છે, મતલબ બેઝિકલી એ કરન્સીને જનરેટ કરવાનું કામ જે છે. ઓકે, ઇન્ક્રીઝ ઇન સર્ક્યુલેશન ઓફ મની, દેટ ઇઝ ઇન્ક્રીઝ ઇન ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન ઓફ મની ઇન માર્કેટ. Third, due to decrease rate of interest on debts. When there is increase in money, income of people, purchasing power, effective demand of commodities and service increases, but total supply does not increases according to it. So, price rise is there. In order to fulfill planned and unplanned expenditure, government increases supply of money by generating new money through deficit replacement policy, increase in administrative expenses of government, unplanned expenditure, defense expenditure, or increase in expenditure of different welfare scheme and fairs, expenditure on celebrations, public or private expenditure, leads to sudden increase in supply of money in market, which increases purchasing power, resulting in increasing of price level. Thus, increase in purchasing power becomes the reason for price rise. No increase is there in total production of supply of commodities and service in market due to unplanned expenses of government, but due to increase in salary or allowance, supply of money increases in hand of people. Along with it, resources of production start getting more value. So, income increases leading to cumulative increase in supply of money. As a result of it, purchasing power increases, that is total demand increases, but total supply does not increases in accordance. This leads to price rise. Thus, price rise is a result as well as reason for increase in supply of money. The bank reduces the rate of interest on credit as well as increases its reserve cash, which help it to give loan and credit at low rate of interest and mild condition, which result in increase in supply of money in hands of people, which creates pressure on demand of commodities and substantially causes the price rise. Population growth. Population increases at the rate of 1.9% in India. Total population of India was 121 crore in 2011. Because of speedy increase in population of country in 2001 an imbalance condition in demand and supply was created, which led to shortage of supply leading to price rise. Third one, increase in export. Because of increase in demand of Indian goods in foreign market, government has encouraged increase in export, as a result of which availability of commodity decreases in local internal market. So scarcity is observed. Shortage of supply against demand leads to price rise. So we have seen how more money in the market, which is created by government, how more transaction, how low interest rate on debts, which falls in monetary supply. Okay, that is responsible for price rise. Then we have seen that how increase in population is also contributing in price rise. Then there is a excess in export. Like if we export something, we get foreign money, which is a beneficial for us. So government helps them to export. But while exporting thing on the local market, there is a commodities which are not found. So there is a scarcity of it, and which leads to price rise. Fourth one, high price for raw material. Shortage of raw material leads to increase in production cost. So price of commodities increases. In the other side, consumer of produced goods are some workers or common people. They demand for increase in salary. When it is satisfied, there is again increase in production cost into price rise. Thus, vicious cycle of price rise keeps on going. There is two factors. Either the raw material which is required for that particular company or production is very expensive. So, price is going to be high. Next thing is, if the workers or employment ask for more salary, then also price is going to rise. Next is usage of non-registered currency, that is a black money, in order to save tax. Many economic dealing are not mentioned in accounting book. Many people hide their high income or excess income. Thus, such an income is not mentioned in accounting book and tax is not paid on it. Such unregistered income is called black money. Because of fear of being caught for paying income tax or service tax, rather than storing money, people try to use it as early as possible and purchase unwanted things. Thus, black money has been supportive for price rise. So people do not want to pay tax. So what we will do, we will take GST without GST bill, and this is all going to get price rise. Okay, so always try to have bill, proper bill, like accounting books bill. Okay, which is in which GST is being paid. Okay, that kind of bill if we are paying, that means we are not cheating on government just by not paying the tax, and due to which black money won't be generated. And if once black money is not going to generate, then there is a white money, and therefore price rise wouldn't affect us much. Price rise by government. The government increases support prices of petroleum products, chemical fertilizers, support price for agriculture, crops by the way of administrative orders, because of which supply of money increases due to steps taken by government to fill the debts, as a result of which price rise is there. Thus, government only gives birth to price rise. So sometimes petroleum and all costs are going to get increased. So because of increase in this basic commodities, the other thing prices are going to increase. Natural factor like production reduces due to natural calamities like excessive rainfall, drought, earthquake, epidemic, etc. Human factors like war, riot, movement, strike or industrial unrest, lockout, etc. An adverse effect is seen in supply. Decrease in supply when the quantity of money remains stable result in increased pressure on demand of commodities, resulting in rise in the price level. So these are the natural factors. Natural calamities can also lead to the price rise. Basically, whenever there is a less supply as compared to the requirement, there is going to be price rise. Smuggling, hoarding and black marketing. Many times due to high import duty rates as well as control on import and restriction on export with the intention of duty evasion. Secretly, without paying tax, foreign goods are dumped in a country. This is called smuggling. Due to speculation or rumors or prediction that prices are going to rise in future, all the section of society, that is businessman, producer, consumer, get involved in hoarding in more or less quantity. So if someone would say to us, after tomorrow there is a salt price would be 50 rupees per kg. So everybody will, whatever their, if they afford more, they will buy more. If they afford less, they will have less amount of salt. But everybody will buy. So this kind of thing is called hoarding. As a result of it, pressure on supply of that commodity is created and artificial scarcity arises. So by increasing the price of commodity to increase their profit margin, the producers take undue advantage of people. This is called profiteering. So nowadays that thing was happening with potato. Potatoes was like 40 rupees a kg. Otherwise it is like 20 to 30 rupees kg. So why this huge difference? Because new potatoes were not in the market and old ones were in very less quantity. So price rise would make people buy less amount of it. Okay. Thus, by evil activities like hoarding, black marketing, profiteering, scarcity of commodities is created in market. This is a factor responsible for price rise. So, these are the factors which are responsible for price rise. First one, increase in monetary supplies, that is increasing purchasing rate, less debt, less interest rate on debts and increasing in circulation of money, that is monetary supply. Next is population growth, increase in export, high price of low material, using of black money, price rise by government, natural factors and smuggling, hoarding and black marketing. These are the 8 factors which are responsible for price rise. In next segment we are going to discuss about why this price rise happens. Okay, so that's all for now. Thank you.